Welcome back to the channel. We are up on the mountain this week and just planning a quick overnighter. It's just me and my two kids this time, but the idea behind this is that we are reserving a spot for next weekend. We've got a long weekend coming up, and so we are hoping to be able to spend a couple of days up here, and we've got a couple friends that are going to come up for that weekend and all that good stuff. But we wanted to make sure that we got ourselves a good spot reserved, so here we are. And as you can see, we did good. And along with that, I'm luxury camping this weekend. We've got our fifth wheel trailer up here and all set up to enjoy a good night. But I mean, this mountain's beautiful. The temperature is just fantastic, and we've got ourselves this great spot through here. I mean, the trees surrounding and this open space, you can't beat it. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm excited to be here. I was a little worried on the way up because of how hard the wind was blowing, but up here we're sheltered. You can kind of hear it in the tops of the trees, but we're great here. It's just right. So we're gonna enjoy just a quick overnighter, some good food, some good time together. The kids have already broken out the snacks. You can see, got some snacks going. Got some toys out happening. Toner's got herself a good stick that she's chewing on. She's already found herself a couple of bones. So it's gonna be a good time. Well, I'm a terrible pitcher, so I'm not doing my kids any favor by trying to teach them how to hit balls, because I was no good at that. I didn't play baseball. I played football, and in football I played running back. I think I probably could have done pretty well at wide receiver because I had some speed behind me back in my younger, slimmer days, but I couldn't catch worth a dang. Terrible hand-eye coordination, so being able to just take handoffs and go was great. But we're checking out Grow Cabin now, and the reason why it's called Grow Cabin, well, we'll see if he watches this, but he's the guy that built this. Pretty sweet little setup here. I tend to think it'd get a little drafty at night and during the winter, not only because there is no roof, but his chinking and log fitment wasn't great. You can see we've got some pretty decent gaps in here. Definitely want to be a very comfortable place to stay. Some mushrooms here. Do you think we should try and eat them?
No.
Pretty sure it's not a good idea. Oh, they're like rock hard, huh? Definitely not going to eat those mushrooms. However, I do have some mushrooms in the refrigerator I'm going to cook up for dinner. Double T doesn't want any on his. What about you, JJ? Nope. Okay, well, looks like I might be the only one enjoying the mushrooms tonight, which I'm okay with. So we'll get up to the camper and I'll show you what we're making for dinner. Done. I think they look beautiful. I like mine with a little bite to them still. Not like completely cooked soggy. Okay, I got the chicken started and I've started putting ingredients in here for the pasta. So we're gonna get that going. I'm just going to my old faithful angel hair Parmesan cheese. You know how much I love that. It's good stuff. Man, that smells good. Oh yeah. Okay, that's what we finished up with. Got our pasta, chicken, mushrooms. Good stuff. I'm excited to chow on this. Might not look super gourmet, but it's gonna taste gourmet. I guarantee it. Dinner was fantastic. Really good. Those mushrooms, chicken, pasta, just hit the spot. I'm feeling full and honestly a little bit tired. I could probably just go ahead and head to bed at this point. But apparently, I guess food impacts kids different than it does adults, because my kids are bouncing off the walls. Just going crazy. So we're going to go out and go for a little hike. I'm going to take this chance to spend the rest of the night just kind of focused on my kids and hanging out here. We're probably going to play some games, do a few other things. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this down for the night. And I'll pick it back up in the morning. We'll see what we have for breakfast and what tomorrow brings. So I'm going to sign out for now, and we'll see you in the morning.
Well, good morning. It is Saturday morning. The sun's just barely kind of coming up through the trees over there. And I tell you what time it is, but to be quite honest with you, I'm not sure. Because I crossed the state line into Arizona to come over here, and my watch is telling me one time and my phone is telling me the other time. And the reason why I'm so confused is I've got my phone set to stay on Utah time, and my watch isn't connecting to my phone at the moment. So I'm not sure if my phone switched when I crossed the border, or if my watch switched when I crossed the border. But to be honest with you, judging by how bright it is, I'm pretty sure my phone is right. And so I think we're probably about 7 a.m. Is what I'm guessing. However, we are in Arizona, so that might be, 6 a.m. in Arizona instead of 7 a.m. Either way, it's a beautiful morning. And I'm enjoying it. It did kind of cool down last night. Got a little chilly. And so I've got the heater rolling in the camper to kind of take that chill off. I decided to come out with Toner and go for a little walk real quick. And then we'll figure out some breakfast and get the day started. Well, I'm a little bummed about that. I was going to send the drone up since it wasn't so windy this morning and get some cool drone shots for you. But it appears that my phone has offloaded that app. I think my phone is just low on storage space. I need to figure that out. And I guess when it gets low enough, it offloads apps, and then you've got to re-download them as you use them, which would be okay, except that I don't have any cell phone reception up here, so I can't download the app. So I apologize. You're not going to be able to get any drone footage, and just have to deal with me walking around footage. But it sure is beautiful. We've got the sun kind of peeking through the trees and just kind of starting to light up the world. Look at that tree. My goodness. Look at that curve. It's kind of wild. I wonder what made it grow like that. Anyways, it's a beautiful morning, so I'm gonna wander around for a minute, kind of get the blood flowing, go back in the camper, see if the kids are awake, and if the kids are awake, we'll get breakfast started. see what's happening in here. Still all snuggled up in bed, huh? Well, while those guys are getting woken up, I'm gonna get breakfast started. We're going pretty simple. Just some pancakes and sausages. There you have it. There's breakfast. Looks so tasty. I think so. Tasty indeed. I'm gonna chow. Well, breakfast was fantastic. My belly is fed. And that sun's up and it's feeling pretty good out here now. The kids are still acting like it's too cold. So they're still hanging around in their sleeping bags and in front of the little heater and all that stuff. But I've got to head back into town here pretty quick because I've got there's an event in town that's kind of honoring and commemorating first responders and raising some funds for those organizations. And they asked me to come and bring toner and talk a little bit about search and rescue dogs and that process, how they work, kind of show them toner and do a little demonstration. So I was just in the camper kind of cleaning up any food, anything I could think of. We want to make sure that there's no food smelling for the mice. I've got a solar panel I'm going to set up, tie it into the batteries real quick, that will hopefully kind of keep those topped off and all charged up. So I'm going to mess with that and then we'll probably start packing up and get ready to go. Okay, we played a little bit more and finished getting everything packed up. I'm just going to turn off the gas. Everything's shut down. We're loaded up and we're ready to head back to town, but I'm excited to be able to come back next weekend, spend a few more days. It's going to be nice to have a couple of day break. So I'm going to sign out for now and then we'll catch you on the next one. So until then, walk them in, grab a gear, and I'll see you in the hills or maybe in the mountains.